for another episode of Foodie Friday. I'm Jennifer with the Decatur Regional Chamber of Commerce, and I've made it to Maroa for another local favorite, Crawford's Pizza. Well, I have made my way back to the kitchen, and I'm here with Matt Crawford, owner of Crawford's Pizza and Pub, and he's gonna put together pizza for us.
Yep.
Tell me what you're doing.
All right, we make our own sauce every day. And we actually get the spices out of Colorado for it.
Okay.
And we have sugar that we put in it as well. And we also make our own dough every single day as well.
How long does that process take to make your own dough?
Making a batch of dough takes about 15 minutes to get it made. Then we have to let it rise for about another 20 to 30 before we actually go through and roll it through the machine and get everything prepped for the day.
Do we still hand toss them in the air?
We don't hand toss in the air. We actually have a machine that we put the balls of dough through that kind of flatten it out to the size that we need. So it's
perfect every time.
More efficient, more time efficient. Mozzarella cheese, we shred our own cheese every day for our pizzas. And then we use, we're gonna make a sausage and pepperoni pizza. We've got a pork sausage that we use.
Awesome. Is it a little spicy sausage?
A little bit on the pork sausage. Yeah, we also have an Italian sausage, which is really popular as well. And then we've got pepperoni.
And I know we're going a little basic here on the pizza, but tell me do you have people that come in and ask for just wild combinations?
Oh yeah, we've got a lot of pineapple customers. We even have our anchovy customers. We've gotten some wild pizza creations over the years for sure. We have some people that mix the barbecue and the buffalo and stuff like that. So we put the toppings and then we actually put the cheese on top. Some places put the toppings on top of the cheese. So we do the cheese on top of the toppings.
Try to get that nice golden color on
Nice
top,
golden
right?
color. And then we use a garlic salt that we spice it with and a basil oregano mix that we put on it. We just toss it in. We use a slate oven. It takes about 4.5 to 5 minutes to get that done.
So you've got the process pretty well streamlined. How many pizzas can you have going at one time?
We can do 7 larges, 8 mediums. Fridays and Saturdays we're running both ovens, cranking out 100, 150 pizzas in a night.
Well, as you can see, I've got my sausage and pepperoni out here Matt made perfectly for me. While I sample, Matt, tell us a little bit about the Crawford's ties to the area. You guys are based here in Maroa. You've got a location in Mount Zion as well as Moweaqua. So tell me a little bit about what made you decide on those locations.
Sure. I graduated from Maroa in 2007, so obviously it just kind of made sense for us to start our journey here. My wife and I, we got married in 2012, opened our first store in 2012 in our original spot downtown Maroa. It just kind of made sense to us to start in Maroa.
And I hear that was just a couple months after you got married, right?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Major events back to back. You guys, I tell you, I love your pizza. The sauce has a little bit of sweetness to it that isn't overpowering. I love the thin crust, but you guys do offer thick crust as well.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Right? And then you can't come to Crawford's without getting their breadsticks. They're to die for, and they are just tradition with your pizza and if you're getting wings as well. I know COVID kind of caused changes in hours and the amount of people that were coming in. You feel that people are coming back and you've adjusted accordingly, so you're back to regular hours, right?
Yep, for the most part we're back to regular hours. We still have some minor adjustments on the weekends, but for the most part we're back to our normal hours. And our customer base was awesome during COVID. They kept us going and we were able to keep our staff busy, so they haven't skipped a beat for us.
Awesome. And we talked about, it seems like when we're in, we still see a lot of the same familiar faces. So you've done a great job, obviously, of maintaining and taking care of your employees, so kudos to you on that.
Thank you.
All right, well, as always, I invite everybody out. Come to Crawford's, whether it's in Maroa, Mount Zion, or Moweaqua. Grab a pizza, grab some wings, maybe even grab a beer from the bar. I want to thank our Foodie Friday sponsors, Enbridge and Ring Containers, and we'll see you next week for another episode of Foodie Friday.